Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate. So let's continue exploring the catacombs, starting with the second area.
What do you need?
Hello. Dreppen, poison Nessa have you? And to think I would have left this keep with the likes of you? Roar, fleshling. So yeah, that was a doppelganger Dreppen. And we should heal,
Yes.
short heal. She doesn't seem quite alright. But then she was never quite alright. Alright.
You called. Absolutely. Hey,
Hey, yeah. John Dolar, thought you could take me on, did you? Try me now, twerp, and we'll see who comes out the better. So John Dolar was the guy who we've been instructed to fight with back in the tutorial chapter of the game. Now we actually need to kill him in doppelganger form.
Great peril
companion.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And it's a logged chest.
Do you want to tell me a story about I'm gone?
And a trapped one as well. Oops.
What?
All right.
All right.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Arcanis. Well, if you remember, Arcanis was one of the guys who were back in the tutorial of the game in Candlekeep. He was one of the temporary party members that joined our party, or joined Savile, when we went into that warehouse where we were fighting illusionary monsters. And he says, by the gods, that thing was young Dreppen. What is going on, Savile? Ob asked us to search for you here, but this is far more foul than any of his most fearsome illusion. Yes, that's true. It's a long story, Arcanis. Please, you have to help me get out of here, and fast. Can I trust you? That thing was a doppelganger, just like you. Out of respect for the face you wear, Mirrorkin, I might just let you live. Flee this place before I changed my mind. Well, he doesn't quite act like a doppelganger. All the other doppelgangers gave themselves up fairly easily. So I think we might be able to... we should trust him. Let's go with number 1. Aye, child, trust me you can, and Deeder too. I know not what assistance we can be of you, except for strong arms and an eye for illusions. We shall see you to the end of these scripts, but not beyond, as we must bear witness to the horrors that befall this place. Alright, so now we have 2 temporary party members again. Deeder and Arcanis. And Arcanis is already getting into some trouble here.
Ooh, I'm gonna work out some anger on you.
Baloth, go ahead and cast a fireball there.
I love bloodshed.
If you
All
wish.
right.
All right.
They only have arrows, so I'm not going to bother with that.
I know nothing more, so leave me to go.
Imoen, you go ahead and deal with that trap. And keep an eye out for more. It seems like there are traps under these alcoves, so we should, you know, we should be careful with those.
There's something most unnatural here, and I want no part of it.
All right,
I can do that. All right.
everyone, come on over here.
Good on you if you saved it. I've done had
Imoen,
enough of
you
this.
take care of the trap.
As you request. Absolutely.
More skeletons.
Yes?
Life okay. Can I help you?
Let's fireball them.
Sometimes really.
Back
Right.
home, I'm gone.
That worked.
Not a problem.
I will heal Shartil again.
You're a queer fellow. I've done had enough of this.
This is a very big hall, by the way. I don't know how it's how they've managed to build such an extensive system of catacombs over here, but I guess they had a lot of resources for that. And it's not like they are very well used. It seems like there are not too many people buried here, considering how
Absolutely.
large this place is.
What you want? I've done had enough of this.
Alright. Oh. There's a
Yes,
trap.
absolutely.
Okay, let's move on. Let's check what's over here. I have a feeling this is not the real hall. Stole Hall's special elixir, did you? And fed it to the cows, no less. You'll rue the day you even met me, Savile. It's interesting that these doppelgangers know a lot about things that we've done with the people that they are impersonating. I mean, I don't think they impersonating someone gives them their memories. I don't think it works quite that well, but they still know things like we gave Hall's antidote potion to Drepin's Kyle Nessa. So I don't know how that works. Maybe the game is implying that we have been under surveillance by these doppelgangers throughout the entire game, or maybe it's just you know, trying to be humorous, which it is, but you know, it's just a little confusing for me.
The angrier I am, the faster they fall.
The doppelganger didn't last very long. Alright.
You call fine.
Something on your mind?
I'll do it.
Karen. Dullard, insolent waif, I tried to instruct you, tried to make you wise, but it was like drawing comparison from a Zend, compassion from a Zend. You are nothing, child, and you will soon become much less.
Companion.
Alright.
I'll do it.
What?
Okay, let me take that amulet. And I think that's it for this room.
Yes. All right.
Okay. This looks like it could be the main passageway, the way to go. So let me check the other side of this hall.
I should have joined the army.
And that's Fuller. Fetch bolts, I said. I should have told you to lick my boots clean, you mound of flesh. Alright. Whatever.
Man, I'll do it.
Seek my comfort, will you? I'll show you a sweet and silent comfort if you let me, wasteling. And that's Barda, one of the other tutors we have had back in Candlekeep. Alright. Let's put these away.
Fine.
Where did Deeder go? I think we've lost him. Well, not that it matters really, but can I talk to Arcanis? Does he have anything to say to me?
I need a swig of
I guess not.
strong dwarven ale. By Moradin's hammer.
And that's Revor, the gruff dwarf. Spy, traitor. Fight for the rats, will ye? Fickle as a wind ye are, fickle as the wind. We have a name for your type, red bastards it is. Aye, red bastards. I've never known one I didn't hang with my own two hands. Alright.
I have failed you.
Scum. If it bleeds, I'll do it.
This is one of the areas of the game that I've always felt could be a little bit better. I mean, I like the original idea that you would be killing your own friends and family, and it would really be a tough you know, psychological you know, issue that you would see these familiar faces and then they turn and try to kill you. But I think they should have you know, given that a little more emphasis, you know. I would have liked that.
Oh, there, wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Seville. So this is Elminster, and it seems like he is standing in the middle of this hallway along with Gorion and Tethtoril. And he says, Seville, stop this madness, child, I beg of thee. Thou hast soaked these holes with the blood of innocence, and I cannot permit it to go further. So yeah, the game wants us to believe that Seville might have some psychological issues, and that he has been killing his own friends and not doppelgangers. Now, we already know that Gorion is dead, unless that's also part of our psychological, you know, our, I guess I should say, I don't know these words, they never come to me, unless that's also part of the lies that we've been telling ourselves, is what I'm trying to say. Also, it would be better if, you know, if you were alone in this part, because now you have all your new friends with you, and surely they would say that you are insane if you indeed were insane. So let's review our options. We can say to this fake Elminster, stay back whoever you are. The one with you wears the face of my stepfather, and I know him for dead. That is true. Reveal your true nature, doppelganger. You are no more Elminster than I am Drist the Drow. Explain yourself, and if I see anything move beside your lips, I'll kill you where you stand or die trying. Let's go with number one. Gorion is dead, and we know him to be dead.
Awake, my adopted child. Awake and face the terrible tests ahead of thee.
Okay, so this is Gorion speaking now, or, you know, not the real Gorion probably. It's okay, Seville, it's alright. I didn't die that night, nor have I yet. The blade that you thought slew me had been treated with a magical poison. It left me a living soul and a lively mind imprisoned in a body that gave all appearance of death. The man you saw that night is called Saravak, and he has been in the keep for 3 days past under the River Zelius Coveras. The Thoriel kept watch on him, but in our foolishness we never thought he might have others with him. Please, child, I have loved you too much to lose you now. Okay.
Greetings, young one.
And this is now Thoriel speaking. Elminster and I had suspected it for some time. With Saravak away from his lair, Elminster was able to at last be able to locate your stepfather and bring him back to safety. Forgive me, Savile, I should have told you earlier, but to raise your hopes only to see them dashed to pieces all over again, there is too much heart left in this bony cage for me to have done that. Please, child, sheathe those weapons, and sheathe thy madness too. Come with us, and we shall see thee at last to safety. This is what I'm talking about. It would be very, very hard to believe these guys at this point. I mean, we have known doppelgangers to help out the Iron Throne for quite some time, and we know that they have infiltrated Candlekeep through these catacombs, because Thoriel said that this is an exit from the library, or, from Candlekeep. So this is another way to get in, and it seems like they know about it. And also, as I said, we have our friends with us, so they would surely tell us if we were, getting insane. So let's see. Yes, Elminster, guide me from this place of horror, and that I may spend a gentler moment at the side of my stepfather. I know you, Mirrorkin, and you are no more Elminster than I am Drizzt the Drow. You said that these walls were soaked with innocent blood. Then who was it that chased me down these wretched halls, calling my name in voices I once knew, only to close an attack in treacherous form? Let's go with number 3.
Everything will be explained to you in time.
By all that is good, Savile, what have they done to your mind to haunt it so? Your old friend Drepin lies tangled in his own entrails, and foolish Fleedia, she ran down here to offer a mother's shoulder, and you have butchered her like the monster you perceived her to be. The gods have no mercy on we ragged mortals, it appears. Alright. Elminster says, I am a doddering and elderly fool for having let it come to this. There stood I, Elminster the arrogant, nudging and prodding but never taking action. The most powerful mage in the realms reduced to a meager puppeteer. Listen close, Savile. With the help of doppelgangers and some powerful magics, Saravak has encased thee within a vast and frightening illusion. I was unsure whether I could even penetrate it to reach thee. The time has come for a leap of faith, child. Thou must fling aside this foul illusion and let us lead thee back to reality where Saravak is fightable. Yes, I don't think Savile would fall for this, although these 3 doppelgangers are much better at impersonating their targets than the other ones we've met down here in the catacombs. But still, they haven't really given us much reason to trust their alternative reality that they have painted for us here. I dream of only a warm bed and some light to wake me from this nightmare. I shall follow you, Elminster, and trust you fully. If this is madness, then leave me to it. If you flee now, I shall not attempt to kill you. Yes, Savile suspects these guys to be doppelgangers, so let's go with number 2. Then, fleshling, go mad if you will, and feel the rasp of our claws against your mind. Alright. So, once again, we have a greater doppelganger here, accompanied by two normal ones. And, of course, they don't seem to be Elminster or Gorion or Tethoriel. They turned out to be doppelgangers as well.
Ooh, is there really no one else you can bother?
You go on ahead and what should I do? Let's cast Melf Sessidaro on this guy.
What do you need?
You cast Magic Missile.
As you request.
And Seville, you just keep on attacking.
Not a problem.
I love bloodshed.
What?
Alright. The main guy is dead.
My blade will cut you down to size. My blade will cut you
I'm
down to
gonna work
size.
out some anger on
Absolutely.
And they are all
Yes.
gone.
Fine.
Oops. Okay. Let's reduce the difficulty. And
I care not.
level up Imoen. Let's see. She will be level 9. Okay. She has gained a bunch of saving throws, Theco, and some an additional backstab multiplier. We have never really used backstab with Imoen, but I guess we could if we wanted to. Some skill points, 8 hit points, and some lore. Okay. What should I put points into? I guess I could raise these a little more. I never understand whether Fine Traps gets better after 100, or I never remember if that's the case. I think they both do, both Open Locks and Fine Traps. Well, at least I try to give a little more than 100 points in case we get to a harder trap. It's kind of conflicting what I've heard before and what my experiences were. The general consensus among Baldur's Gate fans is that Fine Traps and Open Locks stop being useful at 100, but my own experiences in the past have been that some traps cannot really be opened until you have something like 160 or 80 points in Fine Traps. So maybe I'm wrong in that, but that's how I remember it anyway. For the rest of the points, let's give them into Hide in Shadows. All right.
You called. Fine.
Let's move on then. Alright, I did raise the difficulty.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Now that's a sound I was not expecting to hear here. Winthrop, lost your sense of humor, have ye? And I've heard what you've been telling all your little friends, that old Winthrop has a hankering for a little elven arse every now and then. Come here, my pretty, and I'll soon change your mind. Okay.
Yes.
I don't know if
You called. All right.
if that would change our minds, him attacking us.
All right.
If anything, he seems a tad too defensive about his hankering for elven R's, as he put it.
What? Absolutely.
But you know, that's fine. I don't judge. You can have a hankering for elven arses as much as you like. It's none of my business.
Touch someone else with my usual panache.
I love. Okay.
If you wish it.
I can do that. Fine.
Man, really?
Seems like the doppelgangers at this point have stopped trying to deceive us, and they are now appearing for us in their original forms. Okay.
What? All right.
Let's continue on. On to the next area. And it seems like we have gotten out of the catacombs and into what appears to be some kind of natural caverns, or maybe not natural, but raw caverns nonetheless. Let's save the game and move on.
Something stranger.
Pratt, who are you? I've been expecting Saravok, not some ragtag band. Okay, so that's interesting. So it seems like we are using the same escape route as Saravok was planning to use. So we are lucky that... I'm not sure if we are lucky, but it seems possible that we could have... or we could run into him at this point. But we haven't yet. So these guys are associates of his, by the sound of it. Number 1 is, we are other members of Saravok's band who are sent to help you. So that's a deceiving answer. We are the mercenaries who have been causing the Iron Throne so much hurt. That's the honest one. None of your business, now out of our way. Yeah, let's tell him the truth. I thought as much. You won't get by me and my band without a fight. That's fine, that's fine. I didn't expect to. Alright, everyone, come over here. Quail, you do something useful. What do? You go ahead and summon a skeleton over here.
Eh? What do you want?
Bailoff, you will try to charm this guy. And Savile, you will cast Chaos.
Absolutely.
Oh, come on, guys. That's awful. And Arcanis is still with us, by this looks of it. Uh-oh. This is bad. Shartil is now confused and almost dead. Okay, what should I do? Let me go ahead and use Koran as my secondary tank here.
Yes.
Oh no, Shartil is dead. Alright, let me reload this. Didn't quite work as well as I thought it would.
You need something stranger.
None of your business, now out of our way. It sure is my business. You won't be getting by me and my band. Come on, boys, let's toast these ninnies. Okay. Let's concentrate on this guy instead. Sakul. Didn't work. Okay.
I'll do it.
We are now worse off than we were in the first
But not because you told me.
in the first try.
My blade will cut you down
If it bleeds, breathe.
Ouch. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh. No! Don't kill me!
You're a queer
Really
fellow.
no one else you can bother?
Alright, let's try to at least magic missile some of these guys.
What do you need? Catch someone else, you guilty swine.
Okay, you cast one of those.
If it bleeds, I'll do it. I love okay. Seal scum.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm gonna work out some anger on you.
Life is okay.
Alright, so that worked. So, let's heal up Shartil before we do anything else. Quail has leveled up. We can lower the difficulty and get him some additional cleric spells by the looks of it. Our Taco has been reduced and we have gained a level 4 spell. So that's a single level 4 spell. What should we do here? We could use a healing spell. Or there's free action, not very useful, lesser restoration. Death Ward, defensive harmony. Death Ward is not very useful in this game. It will be useful in Baldur's Gate 2 in some cases, at some points. Lesser restoration, same thing as I said before. Baldur's Gate 2, very useful spell. Baldur's Gate 1, not so much. Cause serious wounds. I don't know. Animal summoning 1, no. Well, I guess I'll just either go with defensive harmony or cure serious wounds. Cloak of Fear. That's an interesting spell. I never really understood how that works. Cloak of Fear empowers the caster to radiate a personal aura of fear out to a 3-foot radius. All other creatures and creatures within this aura, or other characters and creatures in this aura, must roll a saving throw versus spell or run away in panic for 4 rounds. Affected individuals may even drop items. Party members are immune to the effects, although the aura may still disturb them. Yeah, this is not very useful for Quail, at least, because, you know, it only has a 3-foot radius, and if Quail is surrounded by monsters or enemies, then he is pretty much already dead. Holy Power imbues himself with the strength of, and skill of a fighter. No, not useful. No. Okay, let's go with the normal healing spell.
Companion.
That's always useful. Also, let me before I raise back the difficulty to core, I will take a look at what scrolls these guys have dropped and try to learn them if I can learn any of them. Alright, strength, okay. Oh, and it looks like Quail cannot use his shield anymore, so let me put it back on him by making a little swip swap there. Okay.
What do you need?
All right. you go ahead and pick up the magical items. The Art of Stunning, the Throwing Axe. Let's give this to Bailoth to be identified. It's a Throwing Axe +2. This Throwing Axe has not only been finely balanced for use as a missile weapon, but has also been the subject of a significant magical enhancement. As a result, it is both more damaging and more accurate than any non-magical weapon of a similar style. So yeah, returns to the wielder's hand when thrown. So yeah, this is one of the best items if you are using throwing axes in the game. In fact, this is the best throwing axe in the game, because it returns to the user. That means you don't need to haul like 100 axes with you every time you go out on an adventure. I don't know if anyone could use this in the party, certainly not Imoen, because she's a thief and thieves cannot use axes. Koren already uses a bow and he's very good with it, so I don't think I will use that. Well, Shartil uses melee weapons, so no. Seville is a druid, so no, and the other guys cannot use it, so that answers our question. It's not useful to any of us. Let's just sell it the next time we are at a shop.
Yep, I've done had enough of this.
If you wish it.
Let's pick up the rest of the stuff here. Looks like Arcanis is still with us. Let's put these in the gem bag, this in the potion bag, and let's take a look at this letter. Pratt, my schemes have come together in a most satisfying manner. The mercenaries who have plagued my every step are now imprisoned, accused with the murder of Realtar, Brunos and Taldorn. Learn as much as you can about the fate of the mercenaries and then meet me back at Baldur's Gate. I apologize for leaving you here alone, but it was necessary to return to the city so as to take Realtar's position as Chief of Operations. If things proceed smoothly, I will be a Grand Duke within a few weeks. Saravok. So that's weird, because this Pratt guy said to us that he was expecting Saravok, but it's clearly Saravok has already told him in this letter that he would not be coming this way. So I don't know what they were still doing here. I think that's just you know, a minor writing issue in the game. So yeah, seems like Saravok has some nefarious plans, more so than we have already found out through his association with the Iron Throne. It seems like he wants to be the new replacement of his foster father, Realtar. So it looks like all those deceptions and such that we have found out earlier, that Saravok was lying to Realtar all the time. Seems like he wanted him dead all along with the rest of the Iron Throne leadership, that so that he could take their place. So yeah, Saravok seems to be the main bad guy here, and also he's the one who has killed Gorion, so we already owe him a great depth of pain for that, but you know, this other stuff that he's up to also seems like it's worthy of you know, stopping him. So yeah, that's all that's going to happen in this episode. For now, thank you for watching, and in the next episode we will finish exploring the catacombs here. This is the last area and it's not a very big one, so we'll get to that, and I guess then it's time to really try to go back to Baldur's Gate and confront Saravok. For now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.